Welcome, everyone, to Combat Wrestling Trivia. We have a surprise for you, as Eric in the chat just said, as we have another Clash of Combatants round 3 match. This is the final match for both these guys. They are looking to pick up their first win in Combat Wrestling Trivia Sports Edition. They both went 0 for 2 in previous matches in the tournament against last night's matchup between Jacob Barber and Joey Suba. So they're looking to get on the board here, the big W. One of these men put up a lot of points and came very close to beating both those guys. And TATO, you're here too. But yes, TATO, you are here tonight, and Mr. TATO, you're looking to pick up that win. How we doing tonight? You're trivia. I did a lot of trivia tonight. You're tired. You're here because we're doing this thing.
I'm feeling good. I'm back on top. I had a couple sip-skis of this patented TATO energy drink. I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Beverages of the non-alcoholic variety. That is all I drink now. I'm here to play trivia. Good luck, Perk. I don't think you'll need too much of that.
Absolutely. Well, you never know. Anything is possible in the land of CWT Sports. The Perkins, you put up big points against Joey. You put up big points against Barber, but they just having to put up more. So you're looking to pick up that win today, and you have yet to take a piss. How you doing?
TATO, I drink nothing but alcoholic beverages. And JB3, where'd you get that hat from?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I'll tell you where you got that hat. He got it from strictlyfortheculture.ca. They are black-owned, independently operated, offering free shipping in the United States and Canada. Follow them on Twitter or X at AlwaysSFTC for their exclusive merchandise. And I found out recently you can follow them on Threads through Instagram at We Are Strictly for the Culture. They are a great company, and I'm probably saying this loud enough that he could probably hear me. So, but speaking of that,
can I say one more thing?
Yes.
You should scream right now and say JB3 says hi.
One of my good friends' dad died, and his burial's tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's give it up for Paul Sr.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Paul Sr. Shout out to you. Was he a big sports guy?
Big sports guy.
Oh hell yeah, we love that. Well, I hope that everyone is doing well with their family, and that I hope the best for them. All right. JB3, you have the hat. You have that horrible shirt in the background. But you're my co-host for tonight. JB3, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. You know, just hanging out. Thought I'd come and do some co-hosting here at Combat Wrestling Trivia. You know, it's near and dear to my heart. And the fact that you took the Clash of the Combatants and then created a sports version of it just warms my heart, man. You know what else warms my heart? Every time I wear my faction shirt. Because I have a new faction, everybody. Anybody want to join? Talk to me, DM me, call me. We are the anti-pepperoni factory. Let it be known, justice will be served.
Well, on that note, Eric says good luck, y'all, and good luck to everyone in the chat, because if you are here, you can use your channel points, your loonies. You can bet on who will win between TATO and Perkins. You can do so by clicking that little button with the loony with my face on it next to the chat to bet your loonies. Are you betting on yourself right now, TATO?
Not even close. Betting on Perk.
Okay. He was messaging me about joining the faction, but
Who's messaging about joining the faction? Not right here. What do we got here? We got more things in the chat. We have the Salami Factory. What? Get out of here. No one likes salami.
What?
Pepperoni Factory for life. Welcome in, Papa West. Papa, hurry up and book your match
about not watching the product, he got cut too. What you mean? What you mean?
Hey, he was a trivia champion, asterisk that one time. It happened. It happened.
Something about honey mustard being cut and not being cut. I'm just saying. I just want everybody to know is that justice will be served, and it's best served just like pizza and pepperoni, cold.
Well, we're gonna tell you else what's cold, because we're gonna. Well, who is here? Is that Dim? What the fuck is this alarm? Dim, you're alive. Dim, my good friend Dim, my best friend Dim is here. The Hawaii Pizza Factory Trivia and Debate World Champion. There you go. Welcome to the club, Papa West. I welcome you in.
Get out of here, do a debate.
What up, Dim?
Hey, Papa, sign up for a battleground.
All right, so we're gonna let
I'm
you know
undefeated in debate.
It is time for round number 1. Because it works like this: each player shows you a first round strength that is broken down to 2 questions each. Then a 4-point question rated a Big Four sport will be asked with 4 possible answers, 1 point for correct answer. We're going to start with your strength, Perkins, of the Saints, not the 2010s. And your first question for both of you is, which tight end set the Saints record for receiving touchdowns in a season with 16 in 2013?
Hey, this guy was my friend too for a minute.
So, who do you think has the best tight end in football?
Ooh.
Billy Campbell.
I'm talking about butts. All right. All right. Tato, what do you got?
Jimmy Graham.
And Perkins.
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham is the correct answer. If our good friend MTLV1 was here, he would say that Jimmy Graham's just jerking off in the corner. All right.
Okay.
We're going to go to your second question. JB3, you want to take this one?
I will. All right, y'all. Which receiver had the most receiving yards for the Saints during Super Bowl XLIV? Which I believe is, I don't know.
Yeah.
That is
54?
44, sir. 44.
44 or 54?
44.
It's 44, guys.
Yeah. Also known as the one the Saints won. That's what it's for.
Yeah, I can't. One more than I can say.
Same.
Okay. This is our year, guys. This is our year. This is our year.
Okay. Just don't lose to the Washington professional football team.
Hey, you know, that's fair. People tend to forget that our defense was absolutely depleted most of that season, and we still got number 1 seed in the conference.
You know what? It reminds me of the Panthers 15-1 team, who object of the game was they had no defense, so they just had to put up more points than the other team.
Yeah, that team was heroic, dude. Super Cam.
Right? Looks like everyone is in. Perkins, what do you got?
Marquise Colston.
And
Ooh.
Tato.
Michael Thomas.
Marquise Colston is the correct answer. But now we'll move on to Tato's strength, and it's the 2000s NFL skills competitions. I love researching this. But we're going to go right back to the Panthers, because which Panthers quarterback was the winner of the 2005 EA Sports QB Challenge at the Pro Bowl? What do you got? Tim said Caleb Williams. Eric says the best defense is good offense. I mean, you're not wrong. As long as the whole point of the game is to see who will put more points on the board.
You know, the best offense is a good defense.
That's true as well. Everything is nothing makes sense and the points don't matter. Looks like you're both in though. Tato, what do you got?
Jake Delhomme.
And Perkins.
Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme is my homie, and he was the best quarterback at the 2005 EA Sports QB Challenge. Moving on to your second question.
You know who was this past year? You know who was the best quarterback in the last one?
Which NFC quarterback was the winner of the passing the test skills competition during the 2025 Pro Bowl?
That's crazy. I hate it. That's just coincidental. I don't even, you know what I'm saying?
I'll take a cheese point. I'm not above that.
Man, I love you guys.
Dim says best butt. Yes, if you were in the NFL, you would have the best tight end. Yeah, you would have the best.
Definitely. You know, all things considered, Dim, you probably would. Hey, man, my DMs are just flooding in, man. I might have to start being selective here about everybody who's wanted.
All right, looks like you guys are probably in. So, Perkins, what do you got?
Sam Darnold.
Oh no, Tato.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff is the correct answer.
Yeah, you're right.
I almost spoiled it.
But yeah, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, so 3-3 to go to your 4-point question. And I will let you know that in our 4-point questions, we only have NHL and NFL remaining. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and bring up that wheel. And I'm going to bring it up by opening up a single tab so I don't show all my questions to the people.
Oh,
watching.
wise trust.
Hey, Cass.
Hello.
What's the score? Oh, wait. I see it down below.
Bitch.
We are going to be playing that one. Is there an NFL left? Did I say there was?
All right, Dano, I love you.
Yes, there is one NFL left. So
Let's go.
we're going to go ahead and remove that from the screen. All right. So your NFL question. 4 possible answers will be given to you by JB3.
All right, question 1. Who are the 4 active players with the most career receiving yards in the NFL?
Yes. What's that? Is that a monster? What kind of monster?
It is the ultraviolet.
Oh, that's my favorite one. Purple Monster. Shout out to Purple Monster. If there's someone that I sent the link to watching this, shout out to Purple Monster.
I've never tried it, so you said it's your favorite one. Interesting.
It is.
We're going to do a live taste testing while they answer the questions. Live taste test right here. I'm going to rank it 1 to 4.
I just love anything grape flavored, so.
Me too. Me too. Ooh.
What do we think of the Purple Monster?
3.2
Okay.
out of 4.
Okay. Never
Good.
seen anyone
Really
rank
good.
things out of 4, but we're here.
You know.
We ball, as the kids say.
In honor of the 4-point question.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, let's see if these guys can average above a 3.2 correct answers.
All right. Man, that is good.
Oh,
Ooh, man.
give me a second.
Yep, no, you're good. It's a 4-point question, so we can keep this going for a little bit longer. Because this JB3 sips on that Purple Monster, helping him keep awake. Hey, Monster, sponsor me. That's a thing, right? I'd love a Monster sponsorship.
That'd be
But
great.
only for sugar-free.
Yeah, we don't have sugar stuff. No, gotta get sugar free.
So, good luck to the 2 remaining players of the 2 remaining matches of this tournament, because you'll be playing NHL 4-pointers.
I don't know how they got skipped the whole time.
Right? There's still 2 NHL 4-pointers.
Thank you, Chris Cass, for putting this together.
Of course.
I mean, you could say thank you to JB3 for creating the Clash of the Commands in the first place. It wouldn't exist if it wasn't.
Eric says famous movie critic Roger Ebert rated it a 4.
Didn't ask.
Well, famous energy drink raider JB3 also rates it a 4.
Yeah, it wasn't for me. It's like, wouldn't it be called that? It'd be like some random tournament.
They call it the Round Robin Swiss Miss Hot Chocolate Tournament.
I actually want to name one now.
Tournament.
Perkins, do you have 4?
Yes.
Okay, so you go first.
Stephen Diggs, Tyler Lockett, Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce.
And Tato.
Diggs is probably one of those. I went Devontae Adams, Travis Kelce, AJ Brown, DeAndre Hopkins.
Alright, so your correct answers are Travis Kelce, DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Adams, and Mike Evans. So,
Damn.
Tato, you got 3. Perkins, you got 1. 6 to 4. So you go into the second round.
Yay.
6 to 4. We need to go ahead and delete that 4-pointer. With only. Oh wait, no, there is a. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Now we're going back to the round number 2. And round number 2 looks like this. Each player shows a second strength that will be broken down to 4 questions. Each player only answer their own questions. There's no steals. 1 point per correct answer. JB3, whose questions would you like to take?
I'll go Perk.
Okay, well, Perkin is up first, and he shows the USA basketball at the Olympics. Your first question.
Which country did the Redeem team defeat in the finals of the 2008 Olympics? What is that?
And this is just for you, Perkins, so you can say verbally.
I love you, Bubba.
You're going to say it whenever.
Yeah, whenever you want. This is only you, buddy.
France.
What, did you say something?
France.
France. No, we were looking for Spain.
That team, too.
Thanks.
All right, JB3.
The 2020, played in 2021, team was coached by which legendary coach in his only time coaching the U.S. basketball team?
Greg Popovich.
That is correct. Also,
Big-
that question said coach a lot.
Good job. All right. Question number 3. How many times has the U.S. team won the gold medal at an Olympic Games held in America?
And that is the United States of America. We're not talking about, like, all the Americas.
96.
That is a nice clarification there for my fellow
3.
North American.
That is incorrect. We're looking for 2. It's just 96 and 84.
Shit.
96 and 84. Thank you, my fellow North American.
Your final question.
Which player led the 2000 USA team at the Olympics in rebounds with 9.1 per game?
Ooh, that's a good one. 1,000. Yes. Not Robinson. Oh. Alonzo Mourning.
That is incorrect, but anything is possible because it was Kevin Garnett.
That dick.
That dick. But yeah, Perkins, you're going to pick up 1 point, bringing you up to 5. So we go on to Tato's questions, and the last time that I will ever hopefully have to write 4 more Devin Hester questions. All right. So Tato, your first question. In which year was Devin Hester inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
$2024.
That is correct.
Man, Cass, this music is slapping.
Devin Hester and which other former Bears player signed one-day contracts on the same day in 2018 to retire as Bears?
Olin Kreutz?
That is incorrect. We're looking for Matt Forte.
Ah, good work.
Matt Forte. In which season did Hester record 757 receiving yards, the most for a season in his career?
Oh, 2010?
Yeah, so you mean like what the season where the Super Bowl played in 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is correct.
That's clarification.
And your final question. How many seconds into Super Bowl 41 did Devin Hester score a return touchdown?
6?
Looking for 14. 14 seconds.
Okay, shit.
Yes, 14 seconds.
I guess he's not quite as fast as I give him.
So that'll give you 2 points, bringing you up to 8. So 8-5. Still only a 1 point one score differential for that final round, but we got to go to a battle zone first. And the battle zone looks like this. Gotta take down that question. Wheel will be spun featuring the Big Four sports. Once a category shows that each player will guess 5 answers pertaining to the question on the screen, starting with the lowest score. There's 1 point per correct answer. As he says, let's go Tato from Eric.
Dang, for real?
We still have NFL and MLB left on the battle zones. So we're going to bring up our wheel and see what we're going to have. JB3, which one do you think we're going to get, MLB or NFL?
I'm going with NFL.
All right, well, we're going to find out.
It's been a theme. I think we're going to hit the NFL again.
Oh, well, We're landing right on the NFL, which means there's only MLB left in the final rounds.
What happens, yo?
All right, so we're gonna go to your NFL battle zone, and we're gonna get out my little dry erase marker here. We're gonna write.
Cass, who created the battle zone?
Who perfected the battle zone?
Who created it?
Who perfected it?
It's the same. What is it? The same.
Yeah, but who mastered it?
Dude?
And who perfected it?
Me?
No.
I know, it's a running thing. Yes, you perfected it. Yeah.
All right, so Perkins, we're gonna start with you for your question. Read to you by JB3.
Who are the last 10 quarterbacks to have a perfect passer rating in an NFL game?
All right, Perkins, you're up first.
Pat Mahomes.
My homies. All my homies hate Pac Mahomes. All right, and Tato.
Josh Allen.
Perkins.
Drew Brees.
Tato.
Joe Burrow.
Perkins.
All right. Kirk Cousins.
Cousins. My cousin Kirk. And Tato.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold said twice on the same night. Crazy. Perkins.
Justin Herbert. Yeah.
Herbert. Old Herbie fully loaded. And Tato.
Jared Goff.
And Perkins, your final one.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Salvatore Sincere. And
Michigan
Tato.
alumni.
Oh, yes.
It's not a Chicago quarterback, just saying.
Did you say
Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
Jackson? Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and update these scores and let you know how everyone did.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your correct answers are in reverse chronological order, with the most recent to the 10th most recent. Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Brock Purdy, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, and Dak Prescott. Which means, Tato, you got 3. You had, and
I had
Perkins,
Baker on the board.
you got 1, 11 to 6, but we still have that final round, so anything is still possible because there's 3 points available per question in the final round.
And let's not forget that Jared Goff did 18 for 18 last season in one of those games.
That's probably where you get the perfect passer rating.
Probably where he got it.
All right, so we're gonna let you know how that final round works. As Eric says, "Love you too, Perk." All right, so final round works like this: the player currently in the lead will choose a number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the 20 possible questions for the final round. The player with the lowest score will then choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. 3 points per correct answer. Overtime will not be needed, as there's a 5-point swing.
Yeah, Perkins is about to go release a 5-point swing. You know what I mean?
No. I had to hit my shit.
I was like, all right, we got a piss break. All right,
Yeah.
so Tato, how many times we shuffle in the final round between 1 and 3?
1 shot.
1 shot it is. Pow. All right. So Perkins, I need 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
5.
Okay.
8.
8, yep.
14.
14. All right, 5, 8, 14. And your first question is in the category of nicknames. Nicknames. And it is. Which current NHL goalie is known as the #1 cop on the force? A nickname given him by Jay Andre from TSN. The #1 cop on the force. It looks like you're a Perkins. Are you in?
Yeah, it's not an answer.
All right. Tato.
Bobrovsky.
And Perkins.
That guy.
That guy. that guy's name is Sergei Bobrovsky. So, with a score of 14-2-6, Tato, hell of a performance today in your final round here. Putting up 14 points. You could have went up to 20. We'll play the final questions after we go off the air. But Tato, you're ending on a win, ending on a W. Your thoughts on this? Anything you want to plug, promote, say to Perkins, or your future in CWT Sports once the clash is over?
Perk, I love you, buddy. I'll stick around for those, what do they call matches, like for when good wrestlers come into the promotion and beat the shit out of the shitty guys?
Enhancement talent matches.
Yeah, thanks. I'll do that. Perk, good game here, bud. I'm happy to get a win in this. You'll definitely you'll come around and get some wins. I got lucky. It just fell in my wheelhouse of questions. And like I said, Jimmy Graham was a Chicago Bear, so without that, who knows. Thank you very much. We've got Lights Out Trivia. Just had a match to determine your next competitor, of course, Cass. And Movie Battleground, we've got all sorts of action going on there. Sign-ups are available. Hit me up for that. Thank you.
Absolutely, and I do have a new challenger over in Lights Out, so watch that, Lights Out Trivia on the YouTube, as well as watch out for Premier Trivia League, coming soon with a movie league, to see who will be in that. But Perkins, I will let you know that you did score 30 points across the clash, so you did outscore Tato, who outscored 29 points during his 3 matches. But Perkins, anything you want to promote, talk about? It is too late to bet your loonies. I'm sorry, Papa West.
Hey, Tato beat me. Congratulations, Bubba. Great guy, JV3, Cass. Great fucking, sorry.
You can swear here, we're good.
Alright. Great fucking, trivia fucking content. Love y'all. Support y'all.
Absolutely. You were a welcome member in the last year to the community. It might have been longer than that. I don't know, man. I can't tell time.
It was last year.
Yeah, so we're glad to have you here, and we're glad that you no longer have to watch a certain donkey porker. But speaking of donkey porkers...
Hey, fuck that donkey porker.
You can't, maybe donkeys, pepperoni meats, all the same thing. But JV3, thank you for co-hosting tonight. We appreciate you being here, no matter if you want to start your own faction by wasting spray paint on such a beautiful shirt. But how are you doing tonight? Is there anything you want to promote?
Oh yeah, go on the YouTube channel, check out Premier Trivia League. Yes, you are the current pro wrestling trivia champion. We got a pro wrestling league there, and Cass is the champion. We're opening up a movie league. It's going to be called PTL Movies, and we're going to have a champion crown there. Got a tournament coming, and then after that, in honor of this, we have sports. So we're going to have a sports champion, we're going to have a movie champion, we're going to have a pro wrestling champion. That's probably about it. Sorry guys, sorry for the people who want the random crazy titles. Can we get a Broadway champion? Can we get a theme park champion? Yeah, sorry, not doing it. But we'll have three divisions, 3 leagues, and yes, you guys, whenever you're out and you're going online, you need to pay attention and search for the Red X, because the anti-pepperoni factory is a thing that is happening, and we will rise and we will serve justice.
Oh, wait, can I say something to Greg Cherry? Fuck you.
Have a great night, everyone.